Всем хай, дорогие подписчики и просто случайные зрители, приветствую вас на игровом канале Гост. И сегодня на стриме мы возвращаемся к старому доброму Максу, как это уже указано в названии стрима. Ранее я проходил на стриме первую и вторую часть Макс Payne и Макс Payne The Fall of Max Payne. И как бы я их тоже изначально планировал как бы пройти с первой по третью часть, потому что, ну, игра шикарная. Вот. Ну, как-то по классике жанра не сложилось. Первую и вторую часть прошел, но с третьей не получилось, а потом и вовсе на определенный промежуток времени забыл о нем. Ну, хватало чего снимать, что стримить, что проходить. Ну вот, сегодня мы возвращаемся к старому доброму Максу. Тоже довольно-таки спорная часть между фанатами Макса, так как все привыкли к серой массе атмосферы игры. Третья часть, она уже несколько другая, хотя все же отсылки некоторые. Даже здесь отсылки как бы к предыдущей жизни Макса встречаются. Ну, да, те же самые флешбеки. Что ж, не будем томить. И... Блин. Вот всегда самое сложное это выбор уровня сложности. Я вот не помню первую и вторую часть, на каком уровне сложности я проходил, но, по-моему, на сложном. Как сложилось у меня то, что гоночки, все, что касаемо гоночек, там, пусть это автогонки или мотогонки, ну, симуляторы те же самые. Там я уже как-то играю с уровнем сложности, потому что, ну, иногда там полный зашквар получается. Как это было в Need for Speed. Да, Need for Speed The Run, я это помню. Когда я выбрал тяжелый уровень сложности и вот эти вот переигрывания постоянные. Жесть, в общем-то, я до сих пор помню. Я потом еще перепроходил The Run на среднем уровне сложности. И игра совсем по-другому играется. Она уже играется с удовольствием. То есть ты уже не заморачиваешься, там, не напрягаешься, как ты не сидишь в постоянно напряженном состоянии. И, ну, так тебя явно надолго не хватит. И удовольствия от игры тоже получаешь довольно-таки мало. Но здесь, поскольку я являюсь одним из поклонников Макса, без ума от этой игры, в связи с уважением к этой игре, естественно, я сыграю на тяжелом уровне сложности.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got.
Я, как обычно, субтитры читать не буду, потому что, ну, кому будет Я, по-моему, я думаю, что все знают, о чем тут идет речь. Многие проходили эту игру и рассказывать, что здесь к чему. Думаю, смысла в этом нет никакого. Ну и так как нам известно, такой небольшой спойлер к финалу данной части. Глава 1. Дурное предчувствие.
I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
It's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. We better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. And something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious though. Big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tommy Tuxen.
На гея какого-то похож.
Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit.
В самом-то деле.
Look alike.
It's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
Как это нелепо.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
What was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. You got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else. It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Окей, я понял. Нужно уменьшить сенсу. Так, ну так, думаю, нормально будет.
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo. She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped not about to turn off.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Tranquila! Tranquila! Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work! Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
Дотусовались.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Where you got him?
Так тоже вслепую прикольно стрелять.
Keep moving. I didn't want to fuck this up more than I already had.
Так жестко.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did. control box was on the wall to the left of the gate. The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. I'd done them enough favors. I didn't need to give them more of a head start.
Что-то с меткостью у меня так себе. Блин, а сенса какая-то высокая. Или привыкнуть просто надо.
Rodrigo!
Mr. Bronco!
Нормально.
Mr. Bronco!
Но уровень сложности чувствуется, должен сказать. Блин, вот это я не вовремя. Не, нужно, наверное, чувствительность мыши еще пониже сделать.
You're okay. You're okay. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Ai, me ajuda, cara. Chama uma ambulância! Me ajuda.
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFIB, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how. And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Ну и вот так вот. внезапно наступает вторая. Переходим ко второй главе, которая называется «Полный отстой».
Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Этот дебил до сих пор колбасится.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, I was saying we get to do a lot of scrapes, man. Well, we're still here. Hey.
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up, more people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are.
Ну ничего, я думаю, с чувствительностью мыши еще привыкну и будет покомфортнее играть, я надеюсь. Да.
It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Что-то не похоже, что он много работает.
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh yeah, I know Anna.
Вот Макс красавчик, всех идет, распихивает, прям как с крыла.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio can advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were going to be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. Fuck them. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you?
Так где он, нигер? В каком месте?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Ну и снова понеслось. Это жестко. Да блин. Я встать не успеваю, капец.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time. The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor.
Стреляют, понять не могу. Ага, ты что ли?
I'd gone head first through a glass window. I deserved a little something.
Ой, блин, там же это. Отойдем.
A luxury I couldn't afford.
Так, что у нас тут автоматики, узишки. Не знаю, заморачиваться или нет по поводу золотого оружия. Серьезно? Как он меня попал, если только рука высунула? Ладно, не важно. Живой. Да нет. Так, ладно. Трошек понабирать. Я не помню, где эти все детали к золотому оружию размещены. Да и стоит вообще ли собирать как бы на одно прохождение.
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They came out here. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind you. Get everybody else out of here. Son of a bitch.
Я думаю, тут еще есть. бессмертный, что ли? Не, надо чувствительность поменьше сделать. Вообще на единицу, что ли, поставить. Так вроде получше, правда очень медленно. Ой, нет, надо вернуть. Ставим на двойки, так остается. Так вот.
All this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch. Much as I'd like to indulge in self-reflection, this wasn't the time.
Don't shoot, por favor!
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anders Dittler. This is some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't
я его видел уже.
quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen
По-моему, даже во
just
второй
hate their
части.
wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. I got a girl at college in Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their
Вот
pictures?
нашел место для
Sounds nice.
дискуссии.
Stay in here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break. It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination, let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Ну да.
Chega! Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Estamos aqui por causa das meninas do branco. Ele não...
Что еще будет? Блин, целиться не очень комфортно на такой высокой чувствительности.
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Говнюк. Один там уже зашкерился, да? Ну шкерся. А, лол, нету его тут. убил. Ужасная музыка.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them. If I was gonna lose the boss's wife and sister-in-law, I might as well do it medicated.
Yeah, chapter 2. This is chapter 2.
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it.
О, Макс, как обычно. В своем стиле.
What a view.
Безбашенный
my
Макс.
time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by another class of psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Pull me up, Bob, and I want you down! That's all I said!
Come on, come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes! What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us! Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls.
Бедный Макс уже прострелили.
Don't worry about me, homie. I'm just the guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober.
Это правда.
Look, there they are.
Quick, get after her! Are you crazy? You can't just leave her! Max, you gotta do something! Come on! Get the rifle back there!
А, русский. Это написал chapter 2, я думал английский. Ага, вторая вы проходите через вертолет. Да, все верно. Да блин. Вот это немножко начинается веселье.
She's making a run for it.
Hey, hold on! Bring it around!
Move, you're gonna lose her.
До сих пор не могу привыкнуть к чувствительности.
Stay on her.
Don't worry, I see her!
How did you know we were gonna be here? It doesn't take a genius. I'm always at this club on a Tuesday.
Да, серьезно?
Now, Mark! He's gonna shoot!
Come on.
Да нет, нечестно, блин, я перезаряжался. Ладно, посерьезнее.
Thanks for leaving me to fend for myself in them, Max. They were after the girls, not you. Give me a break.
Get a hold of her! Do something, man!
Move, you're gonna lose her. She's headed for the roof.
Gotta get around this thing!
Ставлю на двойку, чувствительность высокая. Ставлю на единицу, слишком низкая. Эй, ты с дробовиком. Вот черт. В смысле, он выстрелил и сдох, что ли? Странно как-то, я в него не стрелял. Или взрывом зацепило, взрывной волной, не знаю.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been that Brazilian never was, who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Так, взяли УЗИ. Вперед.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso. Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher de branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O Serrano vai cortar nosso saco se ela escapar. Vou gostar de matar essa puta.
Да что же они живучие такие? Дробовик. Капец, они меткие. Полетел. Это плохо все. У меня хп вообще 0. На один выстрел. Музыка в этой игре тоже специфичная, такая интересная. Сейчас же где-то точно сдохну.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second. And if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review.
А более удаляющего нет.
This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards. He approached everything with about as little preparation as I did. Maybe that's... It was Giovanna's necklace. I had to hope the rest of her was still intact. I had already wasted enough time. If I had any hope of saving her, I had to move now.
Giovanna!
А, это уже конец.
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Paul!
Giovanna!
No!
What the hell are you doing? Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
Это пока еще вторая глава.
The drink. Passos was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone.
Глава третья, следующая. Я, правда, не помню, о чем там. Я давно последний раз Макса проходил, именно третью часть, да, и все части в целом. Можно сказать, первую и вторую часть я проходил последний раз, когда, ну, собственно, стримил их на канале. Ну, привет, Зумин, привет. Я ж здоровался с тобой. Так, хоть бы звук еще надо. Должно быть все. Да. Все работает. Взял, руку порезал.
Well,
а вот и третья глава.
never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... We all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I've tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
We can take the money to them.
Ну а кто еще? Я прям удивлен. Оу. Помню я это. Стадион.
Sem fazer cagada, hein? Ei, vocês aí parados, filha da puta! Parado aí! De merda! Bota essa arma no chão!
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora!
Slow.
Não faça nada estúpido! Me mostre o dinheiro!
Без глупостей и все такое.
Depressa, porra, depressa!
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem!
И Макс заранили, это что ж такое? Макс вечно под прицелом.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
Нет.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. There's got to be a first-aid kit around here somewhere.
I'd been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message, trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast. Damn! At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Come on, man, let's go.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
Да, смешно уж.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Still with me back there, brother?
Да так себе. Полумертвый, полуживой.
Hold on. Wait here a second. Que porra você tá fazendo, meu?
Whoa. Looks like I missed all the fun.
Easy there, Grandpa. Come on. I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job. Dumb sport.
Его напарник ранен, а вот мечи пинает.
That's blasphemy in this town. You okay, bro?
Never better. Whose idea was this anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. Is it bad?
Could be a lot worse.
Here.
Thank you.
Right. Here we go. Put the sleeve up, come on. All right, don't be a pussy.
So what now?
We make sure that the right clowns get the money.
Who the hell do you think that was? Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Sao Paulo, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles and trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So what now, Einstein?
Well, I guess we get these Comando Sombra their money and make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back in such good shape.
Caralho, mano, não faço ideia, foi uma cilada, cara. Nós precisamos sair daqui, vamos vazar, vamos, vamos! Onde é a saída?
Come on, come on!
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estádio? Cala a boca, porra! Se concentra, caralho!
As freaked out as we are.
Я так понимаю, их пропустить можно, да? Просто-напросто. Я почему-то, когда первый раз проходил игру, эту, третью часть, я их постоянно убивал. Но здесь, оказывается, их еще пропустить можно. Так, что здесь у нас интересного?
People of Sao Paulo lived and died this game. That day more than most.
А что если вернуться там, где мы были? Медпункт или что это?
Passos had done a good job with the bandage, and an even better job with the pill. I couldn't feel my arm anymore. I couldn't feel much of anything, which was the way I liked it.
Где этот Пасос? Пошел за ними, что ли? Нет. А, подожди, я понял. Серьезно, наверх нужно.
So what am I, the button pusher?
Yeah. You're so good at it. Good job.
Just another day at the office, huh?
Should have known this wouldn't end well.
Didn't even begin well. It was hardly a textbook hostage exchange.
I guess I must have skipped that class. Okay, come on. Let's go.
Where the hell's he going?
Money? No? But he might be able to tell us what the fuck is going on.
Seu filho da puta! O que aconteceu lá embaixo? Quem nos atacou? Quem são os franco-atiradores? Mas... não estou pra brincadeira, filho da puta! Ai! Atenção! Quem você nos enganar? Trouxemos o dinheiro!
Trouxemos o dinheiro!
Não enganamos ninguém. Eu não sei.
Vou contar até 3.
Não sei o que aconteceu. Não sei quem são. Eles não estão com a gente. Pensei que estava com vocês.
Says he doesn't know who the snipers are.
Oh shit.
Não minta pra mim! Como eles salvaram disso!
Não sei mais do que isso, homem. Precisa de um médico.
Eles são policiais? Eles são policiais? Eles são policiais?
I think he's dead. Let's get out of here.
Heads up. Here come his friends.
А, блин, прям левый глаз, вернее правый.
Something tells me we're heading in the right direction.
It suddenly hit me that this bloodbath was probably being recorded in HD. The Galatians will be making more than the sports pages tomorrow morning.
Так, стоп, узиха, да? У нас узихи нету.
Okay, let's go.
По патронам тоже скудно.
Come on, let's move.
Son of a bitch.
Okay?
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
We gonna do this?
Может быть. Куда он
More
ушел?
trophies and game plans. It had been a very long time since I'd had one of either.
This way. Wait.
It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
Макса тут подстрелили, видите ли, и все равно он бегает как бодрячком. А вот и эти ребята, собственно.
Fecha a porta depressa. Rápido. Que pariu! Ei, peraí, não me deixa aqui sozinho.
O que, seu viado do caralho? Cadê a porra do
Какие-то боевики.
Vou meter uma bala na sua cabeça, filha da puta! Hein? Hein, morre, favelado, filha da puta!
Eles devem ter ido por aqui.
Abre a porta.
They seem nice enough.
Sai! Sai! Vamos, pega os caras! Pega os caras!
Were they cops? You tell me. I don't think so.
Caralho, porra! Puta que pariu!
Come on. They're going after the cash. I've had enough of these fools.
Всем охота денег.
Pega, pega, pega!
Окей, это возьму.
If it was good enough for a professional athlete, it was good enough for me.
Надо все тут проверить. Да, ща иду.
Late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
This blackjack. This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously financed.
I noticed. I'll get you one for Christmas. Come on, let's keep moving.
We've still got a sniper on us.
We'll deal with him first. I only got one shoulder left.
There's no time. The money will be long gone. We gotta stay on the guy with the bag.
I might have written a book on dumb ideas, but Passos sure wasn't afraid to quote from it.
Let's move when we got the chance.
My shoulder was ripped to shreds. For once, I had an excuse to medicate.
Come on, this way. Just up here.
It was time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
Hold up, bro. Get up there. Guy was getting annoying.
The hell did they know about the exchange?
This is Sampa, bro. That kind of cash doesn't stay quiet for long. And these kids like expensive toys. Here, put this on. Have a better chance if we split up.
Almost looks like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, right.
Пассос решил отсидеться за снайпера.
Soon, brother.
Looks like it's coming from the stands.
Shit, they got the guy with the bag.
Stay here. Cover me. I'll go after him.
Hey, keep your headset on.
Look, I'll deal with the guys on the other side of the fence. You take the others.
Whatever you say.
Еще живой? Как-то странно. Надо дробовик брать. Хотя... Серьезно, граната? Блин, жесть какая-то. Зато он попадает постоянно. Не, это бред. Ладно. Нужно как-то по-другому это все сделать. Давай, Макс, что ты такой медлительный? О, привет, ребят. Получил по шапке. Сейчас, сек. Что там такое? Окей, сори, на сообщение ответил. Фу, жарковато что-то. Да, все патроны делись. Так, знаете что, лучше я дробаш возьму. Потому что патроны и на УЗИшку, и на рожок, они аналогичны. На. Ух ты. Я не зря дробаш взял. Это XM-ка. XM. Блин, опасно здесь. Так, еще два более удаляющих. Так, хорошо.
All right, I'm inside. Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Neves vai nos matar, hein, se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, hein? E a menina, uma alquimista social aí casada com algum cara aqui. Mesmo? Ele tá aqui!
Сдохни,
What's happening, man?
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Не мертвый чё? Ты нормальный. Умри давай быстрее. Где-то там еще шкерится. Угу, увидел. Зато он в ответ попал. Вот это ему, конечно, в Полетело прям в лоб. Больно, наверное. Так, окей.
Claudio, their golden boy. He'd sure picked the wrong party on the wrong night. Although if the past week was anything to go by, it was safe to assume any party with the Broncos in attendance was the wrong one to be at.
Да.
Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator.
What are you doing, Max?
I don't know. Looking for something that ain't here, I guess.
Не, зато этот пассаж тут отсиживается, капец, пока Макс проходит сквозь ад.
Guessing nowhere nice.
Sign of the money?
Nope. Just people shooting at me. Our surprise guest brought a lot of friends. All right, I'm in the upper stands.
I see you. Be careful, you got company.
Вот черт.
Come on, Max, I can't do this by myself.
Слушайте, я вот так вот полежу. Неплохо. Ага, получил. Читерная позиция, конечно. Ладно, хара отлеживаться. А куда сваливать? На верхнюю, что ли? А, нет, все правильно, я пошел. О, обезболивающее. Ты смотри, вон долбаные бронежилеты.
It's all clear up here.
What about the kid with the money?
I don't even... Must be still in this section. What's happening, Passos?
Oh, gang up ahead of my way. I'm almost out of ammo, bro. I get a run for it.
All right. Try to clear you some space.
Теперь мы за снайпером. Ну-ну.
Going back in, bro. You're kidding me.
Прикольное оформление сделали. Пяу. Промазал, что ли? Быть такого не может. Прям. Красиво.
I got it.
А, сзади еще идут. Клево получается.
Damn, it's locked. I'm gonna try the other side.
Ну, естественно, конечно. Прям. Нет? Прям по шапке получил.
Just stay calm.
All right, I'm making a run for it.
No chão, filha da puta! Agora!
That was too close. I'm getting inside before any more show up.
I'm clear, Max. Damn, bro. That wasn't fun.
Listen here, you head for the chopper. We need to be ready to get the hell out of here. I guess I'll stay on the money.
Sounds like a plan. Bit late for a plan, pal.
Ну, все же план.
God damn it!
Max?
Shit. Now we got another sniper on me. So let me deal with this guy first.
All right, bro. I'm moving too. Stay in touch.
Place was like Fort Knox. Hey, Passos. Passos. I've got you on the security camera. Where are you?
I don't know. Somewhere in this goddamn stadium.
Логично.
What's going on there?
Они чувачка поймали.
The guys that came to rob us are coming to finish the job.
Remind me again, who are these fine gentlemen?
Some kind of paramilitaries, I don't know.
Ну, очевидно то, что боевики. Блин, кто они еще?
Ex-cops, military, I don't know. They can handle weapons.
Да много ума тоже. Не нужно, чтобы обращаться, уметь обращаться с оружием.
Well, there goes the money. Now we've lost the wife and $3 million. The boss will be giving us a raise at this rate.
Yeah, that's messed up, all right. Come on. Gotta get out of this place.
Take care of that guy in the IT tower. I'll meet you at the chopper.
I'm gonna make a run for the light rig. I had a hole in my second favorite drinking arm, and the only way we were likely to get Fabiana back now was in installments. Whoever our uninvited guests were, I was about done playing soldier.
Ладно, что, идем. Во-во-во-во-во-во, ты чё, обалдел? Мистер Бессмертный.
There was only one way up there. Okay, I'm going up.
Good. Make it quick.
Believe me, I ain't gonna drag this out.
Destroyed
Sao Paulo's most hallowed place of worship. Looking back, it was strange how the cops never showed up. But things had a habit of only making sense to me
Максу
looking back long after I'd run out of time to fix them. This is a bad idea.
Так, подожди, я в конец пробегу. Что тут? Я думал, тут золотая деталь для оружки. Ну, типа деталь для золотой оружки. А ну покажи свое личико. Пел. Красиво.
I got the bastard. I know. You know how to make an entrance, bro. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Deixa pra lá. A gente tá sendo pago pra pegar o dinheiro. Não aqueles dois.
Tá bom.
At least we know where she is.
Yeah. Fantastic. Another good day's work.
Trouble seems to find us, Max.
Sure. Trouble finds us the same way you found me. Slumped in a bar. Drunk on self-pity. I'd been sitting at the bar for 3 hours, or about 5 years, depending on how you looked at things. I tried not to look at things. I tried not to think about when it was that my existence became less about the things that make up people's lives, and more about the holes that losing those things leave behind. but I wasn't doing a very good job at it. These pricks had been annoying me for days. They were typical Jersey rich kids. The ringleader, I think his name was Tony. His dad was some well-known hood, drug dealer, racketeer, pillar of the New Jersey community.
Line them up, line them up, line them up. Let me ask you a question. Let's go. Where the fuck are your donuts?
This kid had a well-developed sense of humor for New Jersey.
Seriously? I thought I told you to get out of here, old man.
Yeah, old man.
It's a nice echo. Your gorillas have personalities of their own, or they just agree with everything you say?
Very funny, old man. Very fucking funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, has-been washed-up old cop should go on TV. Yeah. Tell some jokes about how you got your wife killed or some shit.
Yeah, where's the little old lady?
Or how you got involved with killers. I own this town, amigo.
That's a good line. You practice that in front of the mirror in your underwear? Your father owns this town. Yeah, dear old dad, well-known drug dealer and murderer. You're nothing but a chump.
Hey, disrespect my family. You ain't got them right.
Hey, you don't take that from this punk, Tony.
I ain't taking nothing from him. God hasn't already deprived them of. But I might start anytime. Now say you're sorry.
Say you're sorry.
Has-been caught, motherfucker. Say you are sorry.
Say you're fucking
Look
sorry.
away from me. Look away from me. Don't you stare at me. Say you're sorry.
Listen to him.
Which you want first?
Don't act clever, you fucking leather jacket dipshit cop cunt. Don't act clever. I will blow your brains all over this counter every fucking where.
Come on, Tony. Calm
don't fuck with me, Marty. I'll shoot you as well. Don't fuck with me.
Marty, he ain't fucking kidding.
Put the gun down, son.
Who the fuck is this? Hell?
Put the gun down now.
Hey.
Thank you. Now get the fuck out of here before one of you gets shot.
I got you. Who the fuck are you? I got you.
Don't worry about it.
Fuck.
Go on, fuck off.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Yeah? Stay right here. Stay right here. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, whatever.
Обожаю таких ребят.
Max,
будь здесь, никуда не уходи.
I'm doing about as good as I look.
You don't remember me? Pasos. How Pasos? Come on, we went to the academy together, man. You don't remember?
That's going back a long way, French.
I spent 5 years on the beat in the Bronx, working homicide. I nearly got killed, man. I gave up. I got into private work. Here, Central America, Brazil, where my family comes from. All over.
Ah, that's great. Travel, see the world.
Yeah, keeps me busy. I take care of people, you know? Proper bodyguarding. Hey, I'm working for a good firm. I'm actually here on a bit of a recruitment drive.
Yeah, well, why don't you drive on off back into the sunset there, Pesos? It's been nice catching up.
At least let me buy you a drink.
Yeah, sure. Anybody can buy me a drink.
All right. 2 more. Look, this is the way we do it in Brazil, baby.
I had to admit, I kind of liked the guy.
Hey, another round. Max is buying.
He had a great set of stories, but I still wasn't interested in becoming a white knight again.
Saúde.
Cheers.
Well, I don't look like I go to Shakespeare or something? Saúde!
Cheers.
You faggot still got something to say to me?
Yeah. Fuck off.
I don't like spics who tell me to fuck off.
Well, good for you. Now fuck off.
Don't stare at me, whore.
Fuck you, asshole. No dick asshole.
What'd you say?
You heard me. I'm not frightened of you, you spray-tan Guido douche.
Girl sure had balls. I had to give her that.
Ах, он говнюк.
Oh shit!
I don't know why I did it. Guess I never liked seeing girls get hit. But from that moment, I was dead in that town.
Jersey don't change.
кто там такой жесткий? А, я понял. Лысый за дробашом. Так, окей. Я ж кое-что видел.
Might make the pain of leaving somewhat easier.
Что здесь еще есть?
The bar held a lot of memories for me. Most of them fuzzy, but memories nonetheless. This looked like goodbye. They'd barred the front door. Of course, we were trapped in here. The only way out was through the back. Exactly where they wanted us.
Ладно. Ну, берета или что?
I'd gotten into my share of bar fights, but that night made me wish for any one of those. It ain't often to get nostalgic for getting your ass kicked by 6 sailors on shore leave.
Странно.
Maybe I wanted to die there, amongst the empty bottles, and my slept-in clothes. When you write your life into a tragedy, events don't always follow suit.
Отличненько.
I know he brought fucking army down here, but there ain't much left of it. Tony's go. Yo, shit! You got that locked down!
I can't stick my head up. Hold up! What the?
Everyone stay where you are!
Shit! Whoa, hold on away from me!
Come on, Max!
Позиция у меня не очень.
Keep your positions!
Hold up!
Получай репу.
Don't worry. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
There ain't a light. It ain't a tunnel. It's a hole.
A grave, most likely.
Правда, такие цветы, как будто я не знаю, он не пулями стреляет, не дробью, а какими-то шариками с краской от пейнтбола. Ну, для пейнтбола, так скажем.
The only way my first meeting with Passos could have gone any worse was if he turned a gun on me along with everyone else.
Старый добрый Нью-Джерси, если я не ошибаюсь, где-то происходили события.
Stopped. I told you to stop. We're fine. What do you mean we're fine? Come on, huh? We're not fine. Oh.
Да убьем их, черт. Плохо все.
They said we're okay to go. We're friends now. Hey, your buddies inside want to talk.
Хорошо залетело.
I ain't waiting to see who else shows up. Come on.
I thought about saying the cops, but this was no time for bad jokes.
Что есть интересного? Не понял. А, то есть это у нас 19-11 прокачали.
Ain't gonna make this this easy for us, are they?
Stay over here. Cover me.
Yes, sir. He could have been setting me up for a fall, but something told me to stay put, trust it. Back in amongst it to help me out of a jam.
Что так?
You all right? All right, yeah, I'm good. I live right around the corner. Let's go this way.
Let's go.
The bar was right around the corner from my apartment. It only took a few minutes to get back.
Nice place you got here, homie.
Thanks for noticing.
Why are you living like this?
Like what?
You know, scratching around? Sitting in bars all day?
Maybe I just haven't found the right guy to put a bullet through my head yet. I just don't know.
I can get you work, Max. Work that only a guy like you can do.
Can you give me work sitting in a bar feeling sorry for myself? Where do I sign up?
Saúde.
Gesundheit.
You were the best guy in the academy. And you won medals on the street.
Hey, I lost loved ones on the street. Right? Family. More than once.
Yeah, I know. So leave. Start over. You've mourned enough.
I ain't a cop no more.
And this ain't cop work. This is protecting people in places where the cops ain't too hot.
No thanks, pal. I think I just better lay low for a while.
You, I want on the roof. You, I want on every doorway. And you guys, I want every fucking corner covered.
About that plan.
I'm coming after you, you motherfucking murdering bastard! Me and 100 angry greaseballs!
Who's that?
Anthony DeMarco. He's the father of the kid I just shot.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Payne! You killed my boy! You killed my only son!
We gotta get out of here now.
You're not inviting these guys in?
When had I ever needed to invite trouble in? It always found me, no matter where I hid.
Vamos, man, let's go! Droga!
Так. Осмотрим квартирку Макса.
This old guy, my days of playing dress up were over. I wasn't some gallant knight. I didn't need a shield. When scotch won't do the job. I guess I thought if I was going to be shot in the face in here, it would probably be me pulling the trigger.
Ладненько.
Hey, you're fucking dead!
Ooh.
Shh, my boy. Don't be afraid of the files. You think that'll hurt you? You think they'll char your skin and char your bones? But it'll make you clean in the long run. The joys of hygiene! Come to me, you sinners, you evil men! You were born in filth and squalor, but today you will be cleansed. Cleansed in fire!
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that, but I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for, a chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. The apartment made me wish I'd got to know him better. Looked like he was keeping an eye on me. Must have thought we were kindred spirits. More and more, I think he was right.
Что у него здесь? Ничего такого нет? Знаете, эти ребята запарили, как мимо них пройти? Сейчас ты отсосешь кусок. Ладненько, поговорим. Блин, как-то они так странно стоят.
I didn't have a fancy green light on my gun, just a stubborn desire to stop those thugs from having their way. I hadn't wanted to live so bad in years. Up and out. Scramble away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I'd thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there.
Естественно. Как это обычно происходит. Да, это жестко. Блин, почему он всегда выходит и без прикрытия какого-то? Охренеть, он там, конечно, спрятался в кусок. Как лучше сделать?
Are you hurt? I fucking fall off. Dead, scumbag.
А, они там. Серьезно? Вот так вот? Да пошли вы, уроды. Охренеть. Я-то думал, там что-то есть. Круто. Да вы издеваетесь.
gunfire over Hoboken. Felt strange to be at the center of it again. The target, that is. Like an old comedian hearing one last round of applause.
Alright guys, let's look alive. We're gonna get this prick. Come on, I wanna hear some motivation. Let's go.
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
I heard something. Up there!
Up where?
Up there!
What you bitching? No, there he is! Shoot him!
God damn it!
You need some help there, brother?
I needed help 5 minutes ago.
You look like you were doing fine.
Yeah, well, it doesn't feel that way.
Well, you ain't lost it. Hey, it looks like there might be a way down through the wreck up here.
There were wrecks all around, and not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you cross the road to avoid.
Так, а что у нас здесь? Да ща, подожди, дружище.
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles. I need some cover! I got your back! Go!
I'm gonna die in this shithole!
Shoot it! Get out of there, guys! Help me out! I need help! I say we kill him on 3, okay? I say we stop here!
Fuck off already!
Тоже мне серьезные дядьки. Так, а что здесь? Да ладно, я-то думал.
I was guessing the stairs wouldn't take us to the penthouse, but they were worth a shot.
Ну, против калаша не удержаться. Тем более у него другие патроны. Ну, патроны другого типа. Да, успокойся, Пасос, расслабься. Веселимся же. Самое интересное, пропускает меня вперед. Черт. А где откуда идти будут?
get down to the street.
Always in moderation.
Ну, как иначе?
Come on.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my apartment for the last year. The ex-cop in me clocked it months ago, but the deadbeat...
Часть сек, ребят. Так, сори. Что-то народу нет. Ну, нет людей, поэтому и затягивать я не вижу смысла с этим.
Show the blood so much.
Scotch and pills. What could possibly go wrong?
How's this look?
Я таки не понял, что дает золотое оружие там.
Okay.
your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Yeah? Think you need a hand?
Do you? Let's go, amigo.
You like that?
Should be a bit quieter in here.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to leave this place, Max. It's real charming.
Isn't it?
So look, I got some friends in Queens. We can stay there for a few days.
Queens.
You want a job yet, Max?
So here we were, miles up the Tiete River, looking for what we did not know.
Max. You listening? Max! So like I was saying, I think they're a group called the Krashaprek.
Why'd you tell me they were called the CS?
They are. I mean, Fabiana, she was kidnapped by the CS. The guys that crashed that little party at the stadium, they were a group of paramilitaries.
You'll have to forgive me for not being able to follow all this.
You're not supposed to follow it. The government can't even follow it. It ensures that no one's ever guilty.
So why'd they do it? Bust us at the stadium.
Somebody told them we were gonna be there with a whole lot of money. Anyway, the money's gone. Just hope we can get the girl back.
Yeah, me too. Wonder where the hell she is.
You know, there's a harbor about a half a mile up. She's gotta be there. This is a known Comando Sombra area.
You know, if I'd been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
That's what we tell ourselves, huh? It's all our fault.
No, I'm serious. By the time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped. I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I'd been stuck in the past so long I'd forgotten what year it was.
Hey, Max, quit your daydreaming. Sit. It's over there. I'm gonna cut the engine. Glide in.
Don't go anywhere. Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect. I had no idea what lay ahead, and as much as part of me would rather be anywhere else, I knew this was where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation, right here.
Que eu sempre fico com a parte de pô, já te falei pra tu parar de reclamar pra dentro do trabalho, mano.
I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns. So far, I'd managed to keep a low profile, a bit out of character for a guy who's only comfortable with a bottle of whiskey or a gun in his hand.
Так, а что здесь? А ничего здесь. Ну, как вы знаете, я состоялся в где-то.
Rubbing them out as I went along.
Поэтому по возможности будем проходить как-то, как получится, в общем-то.
I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well. Her captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and gentle type. I had to find that room quickly.
Eu não tenho, pô. Tem sim, cara. Para de mentira. Vai se fuder, cara. Vai tomar no meio do cu. Eu vou te meter bala, hein. Vá se fuder, porra. Oi, Dani, você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro? Atira, atira! Passa aqui!
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo.
Что-то у нас тут. Типа серьезный какой-то револьвер. Воды.
The room I'd seen was somewhere up. I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
Так, а что там сзади? Ничего. Во. Так, а насколько я помню, тут... Давайте такой. Посмотрим хотя бы на него. Прям по репе. Люто.
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them.
Ну да, ее сумочка. Что показывают?
A dor. Com a idade vem a dor. É dor de cabeça, dor de estômago, dor na virilha, dor nas juntas, dor de ressaca. É por isso que existe Imperfectum.
Как познавательно.
Imperfectum.
Here we go again. She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them otherwise. They'd been making a reality show starring Sao Paulo's favorite housewife. Probably thought it would grease the wheels with the ransom money, but it only made me want to shove the cash down their throats.
Больше тут ничего нет. Ну ладно. Куда идти?
I could hear drilling through the wall. It sounded more like boat hull than bone. but I needed to be sure. There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, ele quer ela inteira. Aí, você vai jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein? Caralho, cara, tá virando uma cilada essa porra, mano.
Да ну конечно, блин, управление немножко странное.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, ele quer ela inteira. Aí, você vai jogar dinheiro no lixo, caralho, cara, tá virando uma cilada.
Так, погодите-ка, там что у нас?
I was in a cocaine factory, but I'd stick to it. It seemed Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Bronco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched. I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell. Serrano was reading his reviews. Vain chump. The newspaper was plastered with the news of the first kidnapping attempt. These were the floor plans to the nightclub. Seemed to Mr. Serrano like to be prepared. Proper little Boy Scout. That gangway would get me through.
Так, ладно, лезем на второй этаж.
Seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers.
Так, давайте тут осмотримся. Да, в принципе, здесь осталось пройти всего чуть-чуть. Интересного здесь, насколько я помню, ничего нет. Ладненько, идем дальше.
Malaria tablets might have been more useful out there.
Desert Eagle. Да не хочу.
I had to keep on going across the docks. There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
Он не успел развернуться, тупо в спину убили. Не люблю эти этапы. гриппу. Естественно, капец, ну блин, как можно так? Полезай давай.
Max! You alright? What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way. Straight ahead.
Okay, don't worry. Hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip. I was an overconfident chump who'd gone into the jungle alone.
Oh, shit! More company!
Star? She's alive?
How much longer? I don't know.
No, fuck off! You're in great shape!
Watch out behind us, Passos.
I see it!
Look out!
Улетел.
Down.
Oh, that's them, ain't it?
Fabiana's boat is in the front. Don't lose it. Keep after them.
What the fuck?
They're running interference. There's another boat blocking us from Fabiana.
Fuck! We ain't gonna be able to take much more of this.
Neither are they. Come on. We can't lose her.
Not gonna take much more of this.
We're nearly there, pal. We need to get past that decoy boat.
Shit! Grenade! Grenade!
Down! Doesn't look so good.
Got engine trouble!
Fix it quick there, Captain. We need to move.
Do it! Do it!
Come on.
We need some more time! Shit! Over there, man! Over there!
I'm on it. could do it. Very cool.
Hey, you see that? Shit, look out, more of them!
Блин, у них тут целая армия.
You come the fuck on! Hey, that's them. We're back.
Nice job. I'm sure they missed us. That's us on your right. Look out! Get that puta!
Да, получай. Выпендривался.
Hey, I got an idea. Hold on.
Сдохни, ты уже прячется он там.
They got an armada out here. Give it some throttle.
You think you can get these boats out of the water?
Brazilian tourist office should get a load of this.
Man, they know all about it. Shows a different campaign.
Was crawling. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on them again.
See Fabian? Move up on them.
All right. I'll get us a little closer.
Close in.
Just give me a second.
We're not coming this close to let her go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower.
Close in!
Gonna hit the pier!
Try it, man. Shit.
Fabiana had slipped through my fingers for a second time. Another habit I didn't want or need.
It's close. We almost had her. Damn.
I don't think we ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's all crazy, pal. Non-stop insanity. Thought I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. What a fool I was to get involved in this madness.
Самое интересное в этом моменте, кстати, я до сих пор не знаю, если вот когда они с трамплина прыгают на катере, этой лодке, да, и нужно перестрелять вот этих самых бандитов там на этой яхте, то на этой лодке. Мне всегда было интересно, тут разное развитие событий или одно и то же всегда будет? Ну, как я полагаю, концовка здесь одна, Макс, Payne.
You really know how to give a place a great lived-in feel, huh? This is beautiful.
Fuck off with the fucking wisecracks. Really, I'm not in the mood.
Okay, sorry, bro. The boss wants to see us, so let's go. Come on. Take your time, man. Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Alice estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo bem.
Ah.
You fucking pair of clowns!
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save...
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes. Who has it in for our family?
I mean, just because we are rich and happy, is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot!
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco. Listen, we will catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when Father died.
Father had a heart attack visiting a brothel. Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing, for sure. But now this is different. This is the Emperor.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Maybe.
Be strong, brother. For your wife. I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker?
Senhor?
Let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Senhor Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Becker.
Até logo, Senhor Branco.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was born into great fortune. Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country. The men I talk to, they only see money. Now my wife, I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool, just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação para o senhor, policial chamado Senhor da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Sim.
Another band cop wanting a pension contribution. Do you think a pile of shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies? Look at me. I'm a mess.
O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus! Sim, pode entrar!
Senhor, temos problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that! We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
It's not working. There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I should be able to get everything back online.
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million, and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. not Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I could just get to the server room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk. Now, both of you.
Avançar todo mundo! Preciso de ajuda aqui! Toma! Porra, mata aquele desgraçado! Tá tudo congelado! Deus! Eu te mato!
Max! Max!
Yeah, it's safe. Come on. I need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Come on.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
This doesn't look good. We gotta keep moving.
That was the office Victor used at Fabricas Bronco.
Блин, ничего такого нет.
I'd last half a second in a gunfight! Stick by me!
This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Ha! Oh shit! What the hell?
А, жесть, просто жесть.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit! What the hell?
Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
It's through here.
Какой молодец.
They could replace these on Monday morning.
Over here, Max.
It was a lot shinier than a favela, and rent would be easier to collect. Maybe Bronco would take pity on all the poor bastards who got evicted. I just had to keep him alive to find out.
The server room is just past those cubicles.
O que que eu falei? O que que eu falei? A próxima. Fica lá.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the Black Badge, right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Eu vou por aqui, você vai por ali.
Что за обнимашки? Да, это было забавно.
Good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Can we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Что-то в этих офисах вообще печалька. Капец, их же ж так много не было. Нет, вообще дичь какая-то, просто дичь. Ладно, еще одна попытка, все равно стрим надо заканчивать, тут и нет. Естественно. Что за бред, Макс? Что ты за укрытие такое выбрал? начинается. Серьезно? А где автомат? Что-то мне это вообще не нравится. Получил в рыльник кусок ты. Я не понимаю, как здесь отыгрывать. Что за дерьмо? В катсцене их было там человек 6, здесь их человек... в 2 раза больше. А что если... Угу. Да они не дадут выйти отсюда, блядь. Пиздец, мать. На мат таки тянет. Сука, сдохни, ладно. А, бля. Пиздец, тут все прошивается. Фу, надо заканчивать, меня уже на маты тянет. Да меня как угодно прошивают. Сука, они еще и кувыркаются. Да ладно, неужели это закончилось? Знаете, дробовик здесь такое себе удовольствие.
Hey, Max, come to me.
Шел ты в жопу, очкарик. Толку от тебя ноль. Достаточно.
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
Whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's.
The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Давай, Макс, погнали уже.
Max! Your guy's working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Что тут было?
Graduation shots of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch. Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Это что еще такое? Живой еще? Патронов нет.
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Да уж. Надо в натуре заканчивать уже.
I didn't know what the hell I was going to find up there, but I sensed it wasn't going to be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad, the little luxury runaround that kept the
Как
rich
прикольно.
looking
Охранник
down
это
on
тот
poor
очкарик, я
widow
так
as well as
понимаю.
metaphorically.
Ну, это просто дичь какая-то. Охранник, блин.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Все, Макс, теперь ты сам по себе.
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall?
Понятное дело, его убили в кабинете. Ну, убийца был в кабинете.
Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures. Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Все, ребят, на этом предлагаю заканчивать.
Don't die here.
На этом давайте заканчивать сегодняшний стрим по Макс Пейну. Людей не было практически на стриме, но в принципе неудивительно. Макс Пейна вряд ли кто смотрит. Ну, в любом случае, всем, кто был на сегодняшнем стриме, спасибо за ваше присутствие. Сегодня будет стрим по Айону. Если кому интересно, буду всех рад видеть. Ну, все. Всем спасибо за вашу поддержку, за ваше присутствие, все такое. Подписывайтесь на канал, если кто еще этого не сделал. У нас с вами был игровой канал Всегда. До скорой встречи, увидимся в следующих стримах, в следующих видео. Все. Всем пока-пока.